Hey, peace. It's your boy Pat Pulse. I'm representing right now. Hip hop is
What
real.
does the victory on July 29th mean to you specifically, especially coming against Errol Spence Jr.?
Well, a victory July 29th for me means everything for me and my career to date. Being that a lot of people doubt me, and that's when I rise to the occasion, when I got all the odds stacked against me. Errol's a tremendous fighter. Like I told everybody before, I'm a fan, but it's just business. I know I can beat him. I feel I can beat him. I see myself beating him. I visualized it numerous times before. Fighting Sean Porter. I told him, I said, listen, they don't even want to gauge me for Errol. I knew this time would be here, and I'm ready, more than ready. So when that time comes, July 29th, and my hand is rose, and I'm the new undisputed welterweight champion of the world, all I'm gonna say is I told you so. That's it.
If I'm not mistaken, isn't it your mother's birthday as well?
That's right.
Did you promise her something?
You know I ain't losing on my mom's birthday.
Errol, same question to you. What does it mean to be victorious on the 29th? But more importantly, what does it mean to get that victory over Terence Crawford?
It means everything. I mean, I feel like I've done everything I said I was going to do. And now the only last thing to do is to beat Terence Crawford. Yeah, he's a great fighter, has great ability, great willpower. But he's a great man too, but I'm going to break him. And I'm going to show everybody why I am the best fighter in boxing, period. And show everybody why I am the #1 guy in boxing. Yeah, he's going to come and fight, but I'm going to break his will. I'm going to break him mentally, physically, and just show people why I am a great fighter. Despite what I've been to, the adversities and things like that, I always kept on the same path, and to be the undisputed welterweight champion of the world. It's been a lifelong dream of mine. Been something I've been wanting for a long time, something I've been clamoring over. And regardless of any situation, I always stayed the course and knew that this fight was gonna happen and that I will become victorious.
Errol, let me follow up on that. Because listening to Bud, he says, listen, you may talk about his resume, but he's been undisputed before. So this is nothing new to him. Therefore, he's coming in, already been there at the pinnacle. This is new to you. Your response to that?
I mean, it's cool, but I'm not the guy who fought to become undisputed. I'm not that guy. You know, I feel like that guy was not that good. You know, Regis stopped him in the first round too.
Two-time world champion.
Regis stopped him in the first round too, man. Like, who that guy beat to be a two-time world champion?
He beat 2 champions.
Who?
He beat Troy Noski and he beat Ricky Burns, which was a 3-time world champion.
Troy who? Come on now, man. Come on.
I think he went to Russia and beat him, and I think he went to Scotland and beat him. Then
Come on, man.
he tried to be great and come to Omaha and beat me. I don't think you fought nobody that was a 2-time world champion.
When he ever been tested, he got stopped.
I don't think you ever fought a champion that was two-weight divisions, right?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
All the titles I took from the champion. So what you saying?
Okay.
Every title I took, Sean Porter,
He was
champion.
He was a one-time one-weight champion.
It don't matter. I'm taking it. I'm taking it.
Well, you got the
Like
opportunity
I said,
to take
you line
this.
them up, I'm gonna knock them down every time. It don't matter what happens, personal, like whatever. Hey
Yeah.
man, give me him. You sure you want him? Yeah, this is easy work. Get him out of
This
here.
ain't no easy
Hey, you
work
want
over
him?
here.
Yeah. Oh, I know it's not easy work. I definitely know it's not easy work.
Okay.
I
Just making
definitely
sure.
know that.
Just
I
making
ain't
sure.
that. I ain't that naive. I'm realistic.
Okay.
I love this
I
because
respect
one of the things you made when we were in LA, Bud, you said, hey, look, this guy is so-called the big fish, but I'm gutting him on July 29th. Talk to us about that.
Well, you know, I like to go fishing. Everybody knows those are my
Man, that's cat. He not catching you with no fishing pole.
Hey, listen.
I'm a big one. Catching you with no fishing pole. What does it look like catching Moby Dick with a fucking fishing pole?
They all been caught before. Every
Now with
last
no
one.
fishing pole.
Every last one of them. And
Now
July
with no fishing
29th, he gonna be caught too. I got a big enough hook for him. And I'm already reeling him in. July 29th, I'm
They
gonna
have
put
a
him
submarine.
I'm gonna put him on the bank. I'm gonna put him on the bank. I'm gonna gut him and I'm gonna fillet him.
You
Like
better
I
have a
said.
submarine.
All right, we gonna catch him. Well, matter of fact, we already caught him. We just reeling him in right now. And July 29th, that's when we're gonna get him to the bank. Probably weigh him, you know, put him on a scale.
You ain't got a scale big.
Chop his head off. Cut him from, you know, the gut, the little butt up. You know what I mean? Take the little vice grips, pull the skin off, take the little knife.
It don't even sound good.
Let me ask you
It's
this.
good.
Let me ask you
Y'all like fish?
Yeah.
I know y'all like fish. I bet your pops like fish too. You like fish, don't you, pops? Come on, you can say you like fish. You know what I mean? Your son the big fish, so he love fish too. You know, so we gon' we gonna give his pops.
Yeah, hey,
piece of
yeah.
fish too.
We Jamaican, man. We smoke bud. You already know how that go. We got bacon too, so we gonna smoke your ass up.
Hey, y'all do smoke.
We gonna roll you up and smoke you up too. Hey, y'all get that new bud strain.
Hey, but you know the crazy part about it is, you know what I mean? Y'all do smoke bud in Jamaica. I forgot. But this ain't
new
that.
bud
This
strain.
ain't no bud. This ain't no kind bud. You feel me? This ain't the bud that you just can buy on the streets. It's
they ain't buying down the
it's
street.
that marinated bud that you hit one puff, you might be seeing stars like ha ha. Just know.
Terrence, man.
He
let me
talking
ask
about
you
whack. We don't do that.
this. You're victorious on the 29th. You will be
We don't smoke whack.
the first male to be undisputed in 2 different weight divisions.
Yes.
What does that mean to you?
Well, it's gonna mean everything to me July 29th. And I can guarantee you, July 29th, you're gonna see a Terence Crawford that you have never seen before. Everybody always asking me, is this the best Terence Crawford? And I said, no, I got a lot to show. Errol may be that fighter to bring the best out of Terence Crawford. We shall see.
Errol, he said he's going to show on the 29th that this is the Bud Crawford era. What are you showing on the 29th?
Man, he can show what he want to show. You know, it might be his era after this fight. You know, after I beat him, you know, he might go on and, you know, win other titles and go up the weight class and win some more titles and, you know, do what he do. But he's not winning July 29th. So he can go and stop that nonsense.
What does it mean to you to be the first undisputed welterweight champion in this 4-belt era?
It's great. I mean, it means everything. This is what, you know, we lace up the gloves for. This was we used to watch, you know, as an amateur. You know, I used to always watch the old school fights and, you know, just glare over and be like, man, one day I'm going to be in a fight like that. And I used to watch something called Legendary Nights from HBO where they talk about Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns. Not the fight, just the events that happened before the fight and showing the press conferences and the weigh-ins and showing the training camps and how it was. So, you know, I'm finally in the same scenario that the fights I used to watch back then. And it's just a great feeling, man, just to be in those shoes and, you know, seeing that and seeing everything come into existence and knowing that I can be the first ever undisputed welterweight champion of the world. And, you know, despite all the disses and the back and forth I go with Terence Crawford, you know, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna lie, there is, you know, it is a respect there, you know, for him. But all that comes out the door once it's fight night and before the bell ring. But once the bell ring, the respect definitely goes out the door. And it's wartime. It's time to fight. It's time to put on not only a great show, but it's time to prove everybody why I am a dominating fighter.
Guys, I only really have one question for you. And this is for, obviously, the media here, people watching. Hell, they're streaming this in Times Square right now. So for all those people in New York City, all across the country, people spend their hard-earned money, pay this pay-per-view, come out to Las Vegas. Terence Bud Crawford, what can you guarantee they're going to get on July 29th? Because Errol Spence Jr. says he's breaking your will that night.
Well, that makes for a great fight. So July 29th, everybody, if you ain't got a ticket, if you didn't get a chance to get a flight to Vegas, buy the pay-per-view. You got two young, hungry lions going head-to-head for the throne. Errol Spence is a tremendous fighter. I'm a great fighter. He's accomplished a lot at the welterweight division. I accomplished a lot in the sport of boxing as a whole. This is a fight that everybody's been yearning for, and me and Errol coming together and making this fight for y'all, knowing the type of styles we both bring in to the table and the caliber of experience and technique that goes forth into training and coming to put on a great performance for you guys. He's going to bring it. I'm going to bring it. He's going to try to break my will like he said he is. I'm going to try to break his face. So that makes for a great, exciting fight. You know, he's always in exciting fights. Me, myself, I'm always in exciting fights. And the best man will win July 29th by the pay-per-view.
Let me cut to the chase. You've stopped everybody you faced at 147. Do you stop Errol Spence Jr. on July 29th?
If he get out of line, I swear to God, he gonna be the number 11.
Errol Spence Jr., same question. For all those people coming out to Vegas, buying the pay-per-view, this man says, you get out of line, he's stopping you. July 29th, what can you guarantee these folks are gonna get on the 29th of July?
Well, he already know I'm getting out of line. I've been getting out of line my whole life, so it is what it is.
About to put you in your place.
Hey, you're gonna have to try. You're gonna have to try. I guarantee you that. But like I say, man, y'all gotta come out and support this fight. Either come to the fight or order the fight, man. We gotta support these fighters out here. I'm gonna tell y'all stories out at LA Fitness, and I was running, and then the guy had stopped me. He was like, "Man, I bought your high-ass shirts," and and he was just talking about how my shirts was high, and I was talking to him. We was just chopping it up, and I was like, "That's crazy. You complain about my shirt, but I'm sure if you go out, you go somewhere nice, you'll buy a Louis Vuitton shirt for $800, $1,000, and you never complain." And that same guy who owned Louis Vuitton and own these high-end fashion places wouldn't even give you the time of day to even talk to you like I'm talking to you, what I'm saying, right now. So, I mean, I'm just asking everybody to show some support and show people and show, the business boxing people and, everybody that, that it is a reward in taking risks. Just like how you go to these basketball games, football games, and pay $20,000 to sit front row and get these seats and nobody's complaining. Support these fighters, man.